my name is Kristen Osborne. I'm a Beachbody coach and a busy attorney from Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm here today to tell you about these 21-Day Fix and Fix Extreme containers. This is how I eat on the 21-Day Fix Extreme system. If you've ever done the 21-Day Fix, it's almost the same, almost, just a little bit more extreme. But these are the color-coded containers. There is absolutely no calorie counting with this system, which is amazing, especially if you're not a numbers person and you have to look up every single number and add it, and it's just a mess to keep up with. All you have to keep up with is these cute little color-coded containers. That's easy. What is going to happen when you get the 21-Day Fix Extreme plan, you're going to get this little booklet right here, and it gives you your calculations for the way that you calculate your calorie level. That's the only time you're ever going to deal with a number of calories, because it puts you into a bracket, and that bracket level is going to tell you how many of these that you need to eat each day. Not that you can, but you need to, because you are trying to fuel your body to do something amazing with it. So for example, if I'm eating on the lowest level of calorie brackets, that means I get 3 of these, that's my vegetables. I get 2 of these during a day, that's my fruits. I get 4 of these, that's my proteins. I get 2 of these, that's my carbs. And then 1 each of these are my healthy fats and my seeds and dressings. And then I get 3 of these, my teaspoons. Now this does not come with the container system, but I'm sure you have a teaspoon in your house somewhere. So that's how this works. And it's a really neat system because you can just fill it and then dump it on your plate. And if you're worried about what goes in these containers, don't be, because your eating plan has these nifty little lists that tells you what goes in each food container. See? So that's like an example of what goes in the purple container, which is actually something I'm going to show you today. If you're wondering about making recipes and everything, this Fixate cookbook really helps a lot too. It gives you all sorts of healthy recipes that fit in the 21-Day Fix and Fix Extreme program. A question that people always seem to have is the Beachbody Performance line. Where does that fit in? Does the Recover fit into the red container because it's a protein? Where does the Energize fit in? Well, there's good news. When you're doing the 21-Day Fix Extreme, these are free. If you're using them like they're supposed to be used, which is the Energize beforehand, the Recover after your workout because you've done a really hard workout, it doesn't matter. It's timed nutrition that is going to fuel your body. So it doesn't have to go into these containers. So these are just extra, which is awesome because this totally tastes like a Frosty. So I'm going to show you how I fill my containers by showing you my breakfast this morning. I've got my bowl. Okay, so I'm going to have some cantaloupe and some cottage cheese, which sounds really weird if you've never had the two together, but I promise you it's so delicious. So here's what we do. I've got my cantaloupe cut up, and my cantaloupe is a fruit, so that's my purple container, and I get 2 of these today. And it's a lot, actually. When you start filling, you're going to realize. So I'm filling my container here. And there's going to be a little space in between, especially depending on what kind of fruit you're using. One thing to know is that not everything has to be shoved in this container. For example, if you are wanting to use your yellow container with a slice of whole grain bread, you don't have to shove it in this container and make sure it fits. The lists are going to tell you things that count as this container but may not necessarily fit, such as a slice of whole grain bread like Ezekiel bread or something. Or another example is your Shakeology for the day. It doesn't have to fit in this container, especially once you add water and blend it and all that. A scoop of your Shakeology counts as 1 red container. So they don't all have to be shoved in there. But for our purposes today, okay, so I filled my purple container with my cantaloupe, and I'll set that right there. And then my cottage cheese, Cottage cheese is really yummy because it fills you up and keeps you pretty full for a long time. It's got a good amount of protein in it, and this is really good if you A, don't eat meat at all, or B, sometimes you just don't feel like eating meat, because I mean, I don't know about you, but it's Alabama and it's hot, and sometimes I just don't want a whole lot of heaviness. So I'm filling my red container here, which is actually a good bit of cottage cheese, so I'm going to be very full for my breakfast. Okay, so here we are. So I've got my red container of cottage cheese, I've got my purple container of cantaloupe, I dump, and I dump. And there we are. That's my breakfast, and that's how you use the 21-day fix containers. So for today, once I eat this, I can go ahead and mark off that I've eaten a purple container and I've eaten one red container. You can do that on tally sheets that are included in your nutrition plan book, or there's a really cool app that Beachbody has for your phone where you can just mark it on your phone and keep up with it there. That's a really good way to do it too. So have fun and bon appetit. I'm eating my breakfast now. Can't reach it.